Brassline Entertainment. Every road leads back to Montreal. Their game they're making is a new
Project Shaolin
Wu-Tang Clan game. So you know about that.
Yep.
Being funded exclusively.
Do you know what else they're involved with?
What?
Unfortunately, you're not gonna like this.
Uh-oh.
They thought they were very smart to hide this information from people, but you see, when you are in the gaming news and when I know about you, you're probably going to get found just because. So I will share this. And yeah, if you didn't think the game was DOA before, here you go. Rip.
I mean, I already kind of knew that was kind of a done deal.
But. Yeah, but what you don't know is what the tweet that he made that he conveniently deleted, and I was able to find because he can't stop me. But let's see. I forgot where I have it. I haven't looked at him. I haven't looked into him for a while, so you'll give me a minute. But I know for a fact that he not only is involved with the Wolverine game, I know for a fact that his post about it was, let me read it for you, Smash.
I know.
Extremely happy to say that I'm working with @Bagel of Death and the fine folks at Insomniac Games as a story consultant on Wolverine. Oops.
When was this?
September 10th, 2021. The tweet is no longer available, but when you are covered by gaming outlets and they quote, and they just take the actual data that was on the tweet and post it in the article, doing the tweet doesn't really change that. So, oops.
So Sweet Baby Inc. is officially confirmed to be working on Wolverine.
We knew they were working on it. They admitted it on their actual Twitter feed, but no, not just that. We can confirm that Mr. Evan, who's involved with the Brassline Entertainment, and was recently in an interview with Kim and Cameron Wild. And again, their game is still not being developed. It's not out yet. But he's also involved. Isn't that great? Aren't you excited, Smash? Don't you want to play Wolverine right now?
Something like that.
Yeah, his company recently laid off 13 people. Oops.
So what's that leave him with? 2 people? 3 people?
It leaves him with a bunch of interesting. The reason they claim they're laying off. You're gonna love this, Smash. Their reason they claim they're laying off is they are realigning their team. Unfortunately, it means you won't be able to keep on several talented developers who have contributed to our project. However, because they're realigning their team around the action RPG it has in development. You know, that same game that they haven't come out with yet that was like been around for like 5 years already. You know that game.
Yep.
They're firing people so they can better work on the game.
I was just gonna say, I'm reading it right now. I see their LinkedIn post. You mind if I share it here?
Yep. Go ahead.
This is hysterical.
So I was thinking of making a video on this, but I honestly just didn't think it was that big of a scoop because no one knows. I'll be completely honest, no one knows who they are.
Right. Yeah, no one knows who they are except us. Brassline Entertainment has made the difficult decision to reduce our team size as we realign our team around the strategy for the action RPG we have in development. That makes literally no sense. That's saying we're firing everyone so that we can work harder on the game that we have.
Yep. We need to work harder. You're fired.
You're fired. I got bad news for you. We gotta let you go. Why? Because we need to work harder on the game.
I know. But here's the worst part is this game has been in development for over, I think since, I want to say like since 2019 at least. So where is it? It's not there.
Where is it? What is it? How is it? Why is it?
We know what it is. It's Project Shaolin, and I can pretty much assure you that that's the game that Sweet Baby Inc. is involved with. But it's an interesting rabbit hole. Just I didn't think it was worth making a video because, quite honestly, it was just a lot of interesting information. But it was like, who cares?
Well, here's some more insight that my insider gave me on Breastline as well. They said every road leads back to Montreal. The game they're working on, like you said, is Shaolin Wu-Tang Clan game. But here's where it gets pretty interesting. Do you know who's funding it?
Xbox.
Yep. Exclusively funded by Microsoft. It will be on Game Pass.
Yep.
The
it will be on Game Pass when some point in the future. When they fire more people to make sure they get more focus on their game, they'll just fire some more.
It's just curious to me that Microsoft is funding the game and they just had a massive layoff of pretty much everyone. It's like, did Microsoft change their strategy? Did their contract run out?
No, because the game, the reason we know the name of the game is because it leaked. It a massive leak a while back, but like that was confirmed. But it's an interesting game because Smash. Are you familiar with the Wu-Tang people?
I mean, not really.
Good, don't be.
Okay, noted.
They're an interesting bunch.
I can imagine. That way. I can imagine. But they continue to say it will be on Game Pass, assuming it even comes out. The studio has many developers now. Now, this was a couple months ago that this communication I had. They said they have many developers now, and it is the most diverse, meaning no straight white males.
Oh, of course not, because the person who's in charge of the company went off on a rant about gamers and said that they hates them.
So they have no straight white males at their company. Imagine going for a job interview as a straight white male and like sitting down with them and chatting about like your interests and expertise. And they're like, yeah, everything checks out, but you're just too white and straight. Bye.
I wouldn't want to work for them. I'll just say.
No, I mean, same. It's the environment starts from the top and they create that environment. They haven't updated their website. However, there was a load of stuff on the net that has now been scrubbed.
Yep, except you can't scrub it for me. Wahaha.
And this person sent this information. They live out of country and they did quite a lot of research on the situation. So shout out to this individual for the heads up on all that.
And to the people asking, yes, the Wu-Tang Clan is involved. And yes, when you're talking about the Wu-Tang, the rapper, yes, it is the very same.
Yikes.
So yes, but Smash, I shared something with you. Do you want to know who's one of the members who founded this company? Do you want to know? Don't you just love these people?
Wait, is this the guy I was talking about? Yeah, this is Man Verrier. Yeah. Bioware designer challenges the industry to stand up and stop being so scared to make games that comment on prejudices in society. Now, my source was telling me that this guy is specifically, the studio was created by this guy, very racist Bioware guy, notorious for anti-white Twitter rants, is what they told me about him.
Oh.
He
apparently had a giant melty as he was leaving Bioware. So... It's hard face to look at. No offense.
I know. I should probably take it down.
Please put it away. Please put it away.
Sorry. I'm just kind of like dumbfounded by how the industry ended up here. It's like, did too much money come into it, and then people that weren't qualified came because they saw it like ants at a picnic, and they all ran in. And now that the money's drying up, they're all confused, running around screaming and losing their minds at the picnic.
Well, as we know, Smash, you have to know that you cannot be professional in this industry. Remember, it's white supremacy. So
true.
To answer your question, I would say yes, but I would also say that what we found begs the question. You mentioned it. Like, who else has this involvement? It's very weird that that we're finding all these connections. Again, they keep telling us Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what we think it does. This company doesn't do what people think it does. This company doesn't do this. That company doesn't do that.
And they always
And
end
then
up
we
doing
find out they
exactly.
do. So it's
Yep.
like, maybe just be honest. Like, look, I really would hate like these companies go like, yes, we hate you. But
Mhm.
like, at least tell us, like if you
Yep.
could tell us, I'll at least give you some props for being able to be honest and say, hey, we just don't like you. It's like, okay.
I do find it interesting. Brass Line Entertainment creating a diverse future in ...
Creating a diverse future to a website that they don't update.
Is an
And that they
entertainment studio focused on creating original fictional original.
universes that center on black and brown and other traditionally people.
I
Yep.
mean, imagine if you.
Oh, by the way, Smash, we should say
Uh-huh.
hi because they watch this show. I can
Oh,
tell
hey
you with
guys,
100% certainty because they blocked both of us. Hi.
hey guys,
Hi.
and people ask why I have so many haters. Could you imagine if we started a game company called like uh, White Lion Entertainment, and it was uh, focused on creating original fictional universes that center on white straight males and nuclear families?
Well, as long as we weren't professional, Smash, because if we weren't professional, we were doing it, we can't be called white supremacists. So therefore, we would be using their own logic against them. Aha.
True. Oh, don't forget, even though they haven't updated their website and just laid off a bunch of people, they were the best places to work in 2023. So
Yes, best places to work. What did you do? Oh, we worked on this game. Where is the game? It's not
no,
out yet. We just fired a bunch of people so we could work on it more.
it sounds like they didn't do anything, which is why it was the best place to work.
Well, now think about it. You get paid for free. You get paid. It's like,
Exactly.
oh, you're black? Well, you're hired.
You're black, cool. Do you want to play ping pong? We got a ping pong table. You can hang out. We got free food. It's cool. Want to join? Oh my god.
We got down a rabbit hole of which always happens when I'm on. So,
Yep. And this is
but
not the first
I
time we've
will
talked
say that this guy,
this guy.
I will give him some props. Okay, I'm gonna have to give him some props. Okay,
Okay.
he is unlike other people. He actually has some experience. So the fact that he's being hired on Wolverine and he's written like comics,
Mhm.
so he's actually like, look. I don't know the guy, but like I'm gonna say, hey, if at least he has some experience in doing what he's doing. Not like Sweet Baby Inc. who hires a chef. Oh my god, that reminds me of having to listen to that guy. I don't know if you saw that I watched part of a panel. I never finished it. I
I
watched it
think you
live.
told me about it. I didn't see you
I
watch it.
watched it live. It was so bad. He was trying to explain game design as taking if you strip away the ingredients from a dish, that's where you get the best product.
Yikes.
I kid you not. And I'm like, wait. So you're saying I have this beautiful sandwich. I'm going to ruin it, and then we'll have a slab of meat. Now it's great. It's like, what? No, please don't. Just stop talking.
What the hell? But let me put
Oh, by the way, he's also written for Kotaku. Just want to point that out there.
has who hasn't at this point? Every time we talk about someone, like, yeah. Oh, and by the way, they wrote for Kotaku. I'm like, of course they have.
They're all buddies.
Let me catch up.
They probably have a Slack channel, and they just go, "Oh, God, that Smash JT just made another video on us. How dare he?"
Maybe that's why my videos get so many views immediately, is because they share it in their Slack and they all at once come and watch it right.
You should just start putting the Kotaku logo and everything just for no reason.
Right.
Just like start sticking it in the background for no reason. It's like the video is not even about it. Just like, there you go.
Netflix Foreign says, Smash red flag. He wrote for the Atlantic. He is a Fed adjacent.
I would say that the more red flag is Kotaku, but
yeah, I would too, but I don't know too much about the Atlantic. But fair.